Weeks after the flooding, people in Midland County are still dealing with flooding issues. But now the focus has shifted to health concerns that come with those floodwaters. There are more bugs, flooded septic systems, and debris. That's why Midland County commissioners have extended their disaster declaration for another month. News West 9's Sammy Steele caught up with the court today. Sammy, what else is the county doing to help with flooding?
Well, Crystal, you are looking right at it. This is what the county has brought in, porta-potty systems. And that is because here in Precinct 3, most of these homes, they run on a septic system, which means they haven't had running water since all of this flooding began. Now, I actually talked to a few residents who tell me that because they haven't had a running septic system, they've been having to use the restroom in a bucket. Now, the county, they have brought in these porta-potties to prevent that. And they tell me that they will keep them here as long as there is a need. This is what life is like for some folks in South Midland County.
You've got folks living out there that even though the actual runoff of the water has stopped, they still got water on their property. They've got flooded septic tanks. So they can't use their facilities there at their house. So we have done what we can, and what we can is set out some porta-potties.
The porta-potties were moved in over the weekend, along with equipment to pump the standing water in Precinct 3 out.
This is the reason why we took that step to get Rain for Rent. It's a company who's doing all the pumping out of this area. And it's been very helpful, and it's working. All we're doing is it's going down the natural flow of the south draw. So it's going from west to east. And all we're doing is just following the floodplain, the way that the water is supposed to flow. So we're not sending it somewhere that it's not supposed to go to. We're just kind of pushing it along a little bit because it is a lot of water.
While floodwater moves out of the area, the county is moving bottled water in.
They got water wells that probably aren't available for use, so we're delivering cases of bottled water to these folks. We want to try to do everything we can to alleviate the horrible issues they're having to deal with.
The county is also extending the declaration of disaster. That way, the state is readily available to move resources into the county.
There's a lot of people that have been suffering unbelievable issues because of this. But Salvation Army has kicked in. They're doing all they can. I know of the churches that have offered to help and have things available. In the meantime, we're doing as a county all that we can, and we've implored the state, the governor's office, to please come assess the situation, see what they can do to help alleviate any of the inconvenience that these folks are having to deal with.
The commissioners tell me they will continue to pump water out of this area the rest of the week. You can actually see this is the pipeline that they are using to get the water out of here. And as for these porta-potties behind me, they are not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, if you are dealing with any issues because of flooding, reach out to your Midland County commissioner. Reporting live in Midland, I'm Sammy Steele. Back to you, Crystal.